Bro, a new One Piece chapter is here, and they left it at a crazy point. We got Shanks' twin. So I had a conversation with my boy just now. He's the one who told me to read, and he dropped some crazy theories to me. He said, what if that's Shanks' twin, and he's been in the story longer than we think? Like, he's the one that was talking to the Gorosei and talking about some pirate. And he was talking about recruiting Loki. Not Shanks talking about like sparing Luffy or the dangers of Blackbeard or some crap. A couple other theories. We also figured out what God's Knights might be, which is the equivalent of Squad Zero in Bleach, which is over hundreds of years the Gorosei have been taking the strongest they have and elevating them to a squad that doesn't exist generally to the public. Squad Zero. And so, for example, if Sen Goku was extremely patriotic, he might have been elevated to a God's Knight. The God's Knights are all above the Admirals. It's all a game. The Gorosei are playing a game. The entire One Piece world is a game. The Yonkos are puppets. The Admirals are puppets. They are fighting real battles, but the real war is a whole level above. And that's why behind the scenes, we got this girl in the stew trying to recruit Loki and crap. That's where it stands. So I've been kind of excited with this new idea, you know. We've also talked a bit about Enel. I should show you the theory quickly.
If this guy leaves and goes to the Holy Knights, that is some ass. Yo, I like read all this and then like the lights turn off and I go, who the fuck is Enel?
Yo, someone made me read his cover story that day I read the chapter. This guy goes to the moon. He's like reading of Joy Boy's kingdom if you look. So he's already found the equivalent of One Piece, I'm imagining. And he's gonna pop up at the end of the story.
I swear. And then you know what's crazy? He's not even from a movie where you can kick him out.
He actually looks like the sun god.
He's in the fucking story. It's not like Oda's like, why did I put him there? I really wondered, did like the Holy Knights, did they have any awareness he was there?
I want to say no.
I feel like nobody knew anything about him. And I'm starting to wonder, I don't even think you had a devil fruit.
Like minks produce electricity, for example, right?
The way he's built, he looks like he's been cut from like the cloth of gods. It's like Beerus. He's like, bro, who interrupts my 1,000-year slumber? Huh? What the fuck is this place? Well, I'll just hang out here. Who the fuck are you, rubber man? He taps into Nika and like, God for God, like makes him piss off. And he's like, I'm flying to the moon. Fuck you, people.
Yo, that'd be sick. What if you find out he's the moon god?
Oh.
What if you meet a character in Elbaf and he has the electric fruit? And then Chopper's like, wait, the electric Loki is here, then what did Enel have?
For example, I don't think it's as simple as this god floated to Earth and he was like, I'm hungry, and he ate a devil fruit. It almost seems like the guy came down here and he knew he was a god.
You're onto something because Enel actually doesn't he have like the craziest hockey we've seen in the story?
When you look at him, it just looks like it's supernatural.
It's like effortless to him. He says he hears the whole island casually.
He didn't have to work on it even. It's like pure natural born talent.
Yo, that's insane. You know what's gonna happen? Luffy's gonna be post some tournament of power type climax, and he's gonna be casually beside Enel figuring stuff out, and it's gonna be the sun and moon god. You know, you're gonna look back at Skype and realize it's all a throw off. It was just an early clashing comedically of these two gods.
But imagine Enel's like, yo, before we figure stuff out though, you and me, one more. We're on the moon, don't worry, we can go as crazy as you want. And then the two of them start fighting. Luffy triggers Nika, and then Enel's like, oh, interesting, and then he triggers something. What if like certain cloud patterns pop up around him? If he is as great as we're claiming him to be, of course you had to get rid of him early. It's almost like they gave you a character that's so autonomous and capable that the second he left the moon, he already uncovered Rafto. You go to Rafto, you find out the truth, then one day you meet Enel and he's like, yeah, I already know that.
But that would be sick. So if Enel pops up and he like beats Kizaru accidentally, like easily, and everyone's like, wait, but didn't Luffy beat him? Did you get strong? He's like, no, I didn't get stronger. What do you mean?
Yeah, he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, that guy was just annoying.
Dang.
He's using the sun god to piss him off.
I only recorded like the end of our conversation, but the idea is that Enel is actually the moon god, and Luffy and Enel clash early, and Enel is actually way stronger than we think, and maybe doesn't even have the electricity fruit. It's a very far out theory, but we're just having fun. Okay, so let's get to the end of this chapter. Also, in terms of Shanks having a twin brother, I'd rather it be like his younger brother. Oh wow, I'm gonna unite all the tribes. So my boy also told me that King Harold is a real figure in mythology that did unite a bunch of people. So it was a good figure. Oh, last theory I guess I could show before we read this. While this guy is perfectly a copy of Luffy. He has a devil fruit. He's demonstrating future sight. He's laughing in the face of death, showing no fear, like a D. He's Luffy. The only difference is he has horns and he's a giant. But they're showing him to be an evil D, but specifically an evil Luffy. But look at how fraud the world is. Just say the world, will you join the God's Knights? What's the point of your bloodline? Unless the Loki's blood is one that belongs to the Celestial Dragons, then sure. But then you think of freaking the Vegapunk. I don't even know where that came from. I don't even think that thing has a lineage. That thing was made in a lab. That thing can become a Celestial Dragon? What the frick is the point of Celestial Dragon and God's Knights and crap? I guess maybe God's Knights aren't Celestial Dragons. Maybe they keep their blood pure. But yeah, let me keep going through this. Oh, it's called Harley. Oh, this freaking preppy prince looking dude. Come on. Shamrock figure. Who thought that was his name, bro? We thought Porteous D. Shanks. Figarland Shamrock? Figarland Shanks? And what, so Shanks kept his name? Kept the Shah beginning? A son of the Gorosei. So he's a Celestial Dragon. But maybe, it doesn't say she is. Oh, that's the answer. That's the answer. Gunko is not a Celestial Dragon. They still keep the blood pure. They're going to respect her power, and she's a freaking war potential, which means if they were to give her a bounty, they're probably all 4 billion minimum. But wow, so, okay, I understand how the God's Knights work now. The leaders of the God's Knights are probably Celestial Dragons. There's probably 2 factions, the lower members and the higher members. And even though the lower members can probably surpass them, the higher members, the nobles, will generally rule. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Harley. Hey, I knew it. So this boy's alive. This is the man who dropped the Nika knowledge. So this man is still being taken care of. And Yamato sees. That's cool. That's cool. I'm hoping this man is going to somehow find Kaido underground and escape, you know? I want Kaido to still be alive. Wait. That eye crap? Ain't that the eye crap that like the Cypher Pool was using to spy? I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say. Huff, huff. Okay, so they're fighting him. And also, they're obviously holding back on him. If they wanted to, they could kill him because he's chained. The aftermath of Loki's defiance. Huff. You've never met him before? Look at this madness. You're the spitting image of red-haired Shanks, Huff. Did you really think I just write that off as a coincidence? Wait, it's like the spitting image, so it is a twin? Like that ain't a younger brother, bro. That ain't a younger brother. Roger stole Shamrock's twin brother. Do you hate him for it? It's also when my boy was saying when Shanks uses divine retribution, it's also a very holy sounding name, right? Even though it comes from Roger, it's like he's using it because he's got connection to the God's Knights. Mind your own business. That matter has nothing to do with you. You shut up. He wasn't even talking to you. But yeah, this is proof. They're walking away, right? Wow, so that's so cool. The God's Knights are exactly what we described. You don't have to have the blood. They'll just put you in the lower faction. You're not wrong, Bud Huff. You're not wrong that I should mind my business? What the frick? This man got a bandage on his... I don't know if I should say this right now, but the other theory we had is that Loki's dad, Harold... Do you see how he ripped out his horns? What if his father also ripped out his horns? And when Imu's looking in the cellar and seeing this hat, he's reminiscing about the previous Joy Boy that popped up around 200 years ago when Emmett was rampaging Mary Joie. Emmett pops up when there's that beat going on. Makes you think Joy Boy popped up 200 years ago. We were talking, what if Loki's grandpa also ripped out his horns, had the Nika fruit, had that straw hat? Then, the passing down of this legendary fruit, it's not the correct fruit that got passed down to Harold, and then that got passed down to Loki. The grandpa had the Nika fruit, some other fruit, and so is what got passed down. So my boy was joking that it's a comedic sun fruit, like a fruit that intensifies the sun's rays, you know? But he would still be extremely strong, but he goes around calling himself the sun god. perfect, right? That's Oda's mind. So I think he's tapped into it kind of, but let's see how it goes. You're not wrong, but Huff, a great pirate and a celestial dragon, they're polar opposites. You can't blame me for being curious. Wow. I mean, we're so far past this, but yeah, this is what we are thinking. Anyone would find it strange that you two share the same face. Wow, why are they saying same face, man? They're twins. Wow, they're twins. My younger Don't say younger, bro. Don't say younger. You ain't 6 seconds apart. The pirate, and he calls it pirate. So he has no respect. But that's the theory, that this is the dude in this exact same cloak. Oh, shoot. That was Shamrock. Oh my god, it's Shamrock talking about Loki. That's insane. My boy's right. I don't think my boy goes online and stuff, so that was his own theory. I'm sure people have thought of it as well. The pirate you're referring to is my younger twin. He went astray. At one point, he did return to the Holy Land, but it seems he grew too attached to the filthy world of the surface. So he thinks Shanks is a part of the Matrix. He returned? Why did I have to read it like that? Huff, I see. It's funny how I ended up hating... Oh my god. He hates Shanks. So maybe he did mean it when he was talking bad about him to Luffy. And I thought my grudge couldn't get any worse. What a family. Yeah, this is like freaking Doflamingo again, if you think about it, you know? Huff, you dudes, Huff. When I get out of these chains... Man, listen, bro, I don't care what this show tell you. This dude, 5.2 billion. It's not 2.6. I want my ass with 2.6. He's 5.2. You know how much I love Whitebeard. I'm gonna say this man fighting Whitebeard at Marineford. He's 5.2. And I know nothing about him. I'm just making it up, but I believe it. You know what I'll do, right, Huff, when he gets out of the chains? They killed the... Did they kill them? She used her freaking arrow fruit. They better... I'm assuming they're dead. Why would her fruit only incapacitate them? I'll make it my mission to make sure my buddies are avenged. She killed them. Is that a freaking shark? Wait, that's the freaking serpent. That ain't Jormungandr. Oh, what the frick, braided Shanks? Sharp-ass nose. Was that supposed to be a threat? Captain. Oh my god, what if it's like Bleach and there's divisions? Like 3 divisions. And Figarland is just the captain commander. So what if you got Shamrock and 2 others, and they just have their own squads, and she's just like the right hand of his squad? Captain, you don't have to... I know. He isn't worth getting my hands dirty over. Wow, I mean, you fight just like Shanks. Damn, man, Luffy have to run into you. Isn't he has a devil fruit? He has a devil fruit that's... Wait. Cerberus. At first I thought he stole the souls out of the freaking animals. Option 2 is he has devil fruit. Option 3 is his freaking sword was given a scientifically devil fruit. Isn't that right? Cerberus? What the frick? His sword is alive. His sword is awakened. His sword has a soul. Yo, he has a freaking Bankai. This man just went Bankai. And that's his Bankai. Yo. He fed his sword. First off, if that sword is one of the 12 grade ones, he fed it not even just a devil fruit, but a mythical zone. Has there really never been a Cerberus in the show? What the hell is that? Huff. Oh my god. What the frick? How is the... It's got a blade in... Wow. So it's taken elements from his sword. That's so cool how his blade still has the awakened cloud. It's literally like a Bankai. I think they're connected to each other. And he has an ability. You look like Saw, but bro, you freaking out. It's biting my blade. Yeah, I can see that. This is insane, bro. Am I freaking recording? Dude, yeah, it just multiplied. What's with this creepy thing? So he said it's not worth getting my hands dirty over. But he's still fighting him. What he meant by that is he's gonna get Cerberus to kill Loki. Well, let's actually think for a moment. Because Loki will die to this. So someone has to save him. Let's think. Luffy is in the castle atop. Oh shoot, Luffy could be listening. If depending on his hockey work, he could show up. And if he show up, it's actually over. Finally, Oda is not freaking stalling this crap. Luffy's gonna meet a Shanks looking dude. And then we get to see Luffy actually want to fight someone. What is this creepy thing? Oh my god, Luffy will be so happy to fight Shamrock. Okay, then this man is doing something. His like freaking collar is spinning. Captain, let's clean up here and move on. Scramble. Oh my god, what the frick? Okay, she's fighting too. Look at this madness. That's crazy, dude. It's a Bankai. I can't really make out who she fighting if her back is freaking turned. But she got a whole bow she makes. And then she just has an arrow that come out. Like whatever, scramble. What's happening over here? Rough. Okay. I mean, you made this man huge. Sloop. Heal. Heal. Are you giving him commands? You telling freaking Loki to heal? What the frick is happening, dog? She made a freaking airplane. I knew I was reading that. She made an airplane. Then this man releases Cerberus. They jump on the airplane and fly off. I believe that's what he's done. Feel free to hunt me down anytime. I'll face you then, assuming you survive this. Now listen, Loki got a thing for dogs. I feel like Loki can survive this on his own. He can tame it. Okay, let's be real. There's some supernatural stuff to assume that. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, a freaking claw mark. What is it, Garm? Rough. No way. If that thing gets me, that's cheap, bro. He in Sea Stone. We really need... Damn, bro. But now Luffy show up, Shamrock not even here. Those celestial dudes. Come on, bro. I get it. This is like a freaking enemy for Zoro to fight. It's on Zoro's level. Zoro's freaking ass. Yeah, there's your freaking Santoryu. Damn it all. Yo, they stabbed him. This man whole face turned blue. Look at his face. Now look at his face. It's all bloody. Unless it's just the lighting. They stabbed the hell out of him. Total subjugation isn't feasible now. Let's start by taking their children hostage? We'll need an extra person? Oh, wait, hold on. What do you mean it isn't feasible? No, it is still feasible. Oh, he's crazy. They're all on their complex. You're saying their children is in Elbaf children? Or are you saying Loki's children? Because you can't take Elbaf children hostage and assume Loki gonna listen for that. Alright, Weast Castle. I'm telling you. It was red-haired. Oh, wow. Liar, Shanks never attacked for no reason. So when Loki doesn't know Shamrock's existence, it's not just because he's on Elbaf, which is not really connected to the world in the news, and that he's Loki who's been tied up for 6 years. Shamrock might be hidden from the public. No one might know Shamrock exists. He might truly be Squad Zero. Do people even know Figarland exists? It might be something only the Gorosei know. Wow, liar, Shanks never attacked for no reason. You know, Robin would have been told Luffy Shanks is a Celestial Dragon. Or someone would have told him. It's the truth, I saw him with my own eyes. Red Hair has visited Elbaf many times, I recognize him. This is so odd. Red Hair himself did come here too. But I know Shanks, he's a super cool guy. You don't know Shanks. You don't know Shanks. You knew him 10 years ago. Maybe it was just someone who looked like him. It was shocking. We were wondering what he was doing in the castle. He just left Elbaf recently, right? Wouldn't it be weird for him to come back? Is that Zoro saying that, bro? Shut up. How are these guards alive? How are these guards freaking alive? I want to say, let's not assume the Holy Knights went easy on them. Let's assume the Giants are just hella sturdy. You know? Like this man 600 million casually. So this man took the hit. He just freaking survived. Even if you're telling the truth, there's no way it could be Shanks. Shanks, you don't know Shanks, dog. What is he going on about? Like, dude, you knew him 10 years ago. Shanks is always calm and laid back. Him doing something like this just doesn't add up. You really have faith in him, huh? You betcha, Nami. It just ticked you off just as much as someone badmouthed Belmere. Telmere. Yes, yeah, I remember. I remember an arc I never watched. How do I know that's her mom? So it was a lookalike? That or a brother, maybe. Shanks' brother? Well, if he hasn't, he'd probably be a nice guy too. Wow, Luffy's so indifferent to like the term of a family and all. But honestly, he never talked about his family. I heard that he was raised on a pirate ship for... Are you... Wait a sec. You... No, he knows. He knows. He knows Shanks was on Rayleigh's crew. Oh, okay, he knows. So why you have to just freaking say it like this? I heard he was raised on a pirate ship from when he was little. Wait, this is true. This is interesting he's dropping this because this is the story telling us where Shanks came from. I heard that he was raised on a pirate ship from when he was little. I figure Roger and Rayleigh were his real family. That's such a cool sentence. Wow. Their whole crew. Except for Buggy. Are you for real? Step. Who the frick is coming? Oh. Someone's coming in a straw hat. Yo, that looked like Shiki ass. Someone told me in a live stream that all the animals here are... and now the animals are dead. Someone told me in a live stream that these animals... I looked it up too. They're in the Strong World movie. And so people are saying, because you know Strong World doesn't actually happen. Yeah, Shiki escapes, but he never actually fights Luffy because that crap make no sense. Shiki, he's fighting Sengoku and crap. This man is... Come on, bro. To say he's 2 billion minimum is such a joke. This man's 4 billion clearly back then. He's fighting an admiral, he's 3 billion minimum. Can we give him that, right? We could kind of give him that at least, using some kind of facts, even if whatever. The movie doesn't actually happen, but the context of the movie, you imagine, is all in the same package. The same animals. Maybe the implication is he's on Elbaf here. What the frick? That'd be the... Nah. That's not Shiki. That's a weird-ass thing. I'll be so gassed if it is, but it's obviously not. But someone's walking up. Listen, I just had to throw that idea out there. I know you shouldn't be talking about movie stuff. Frankie's group, the Treasure Tree Atom. The Treasure Tree Atom? Isn't that what the frickin' Sunny is made of? Wait. So the Sunny's wood comes from Elbaf? Unbelievable. Atom wood as far as we can see. And I thought it was meant to be rare. This is it. Wow, I had no idea it was so valuable. Overseas. Wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Maybe you're picking up Frankie like a doll? Maybe I should start selling some on the side. Weren't you sent here to keep an eye on me? Saul seemed pretty strict about it. He was all like, it's a sacred tree, Baku, don't go cutting it down now, you hear? You sound just like him. Still, I guess stealing from under the nose of a giant is a tall order. Hey, it's a classic fairy tale. Maybe that explains the markup. Wow, it came from here. It's proof. What's that? It's a mural. Giants and murals? Bro, in mythology, giants are tied to time. Telling the future and crap. It's graffiti from eons ago. Some kids probably etched right into the bark and it got fossilized. It's now what the frig is that word? It's now designated as a cultural heritage site thanks to It's enormous historical value. So it's a punk's doodle. Is a punk's doodle that big a deal? Oh my gosh, bro. Freaking Joy Boy probably did this crap. Honestly, it shouldn't even be Joy Boy. It should be some random kid. It's set to date between 900 and 800 years ago. Yeah, why are you surprised by that, dude? Dang, bro. This is making me think back to the big straw hat Imu had. We know Joy Boy was small, right? But it makes me connect that straw hat to that time period rather than what we were talking about earlier. Then now places in the Void Century. Well, we got to show Robin. She'll be thrilled. What, is there the ancient language on it? What is the mural actually showing? It's actually just this tiny bit here. Hey. This is, what the frick is all this? That's freaking Emmett. That looks like Imu. Or I guess that's Joy Boy. Bro, it's crazy. We were just talking about Enel earlier, and then we're seeing similar drawings that he saw up there. I mean, the drawings we assume Enel saw were from Joy Boy's time period and technology, right? 800-900 years ago. Hey, isn't this drawing kind of odd for old Elbaf? Not all the figures look like giants. Well, can I get some context? What are the size of these? Maybe that's Joy Boy, Emmett, and the third one. What's Zunisha? What if Zunisha's a mink? And she got turned into the elephant? That's insane. The right and left hand. Well, or I'm not reading it right, potentially. As far as we know, there were definitely times where the races of the worlds clashed. Yeah, these are different. The Skypians. That's the horned race, and those are like minks. Oh, wow, they were clashing. But this kind of cooperation is unheard of. Oh, no, they're showing cooperation in the murals. That's why I think it was probably just some kid's dream. Why are you saying this? When you say this, you know what it makes me think? It makes me think the same way Luffy dreams big, this is like the same kind of kid Luffy is his dream. Like Joy Boy's dream. Or if you wanted to make the world freaking loop in on itself, it's like it's Luffy's dream. You know when Luffy, he always talks about this dream and then the screen cuts off? The show never lets you see what he's saying? It's not, I want to be Pirate King. I don't know what he's saying. I don't think he's saying I want to be the freest one in the world. I think he's saying he wants everyone unified. And then you see this line. That's why I think it was probably just some kid's dream. Either it's Luffy's dream looping, which is a weird topic, or Luffy just inherited, like inheriting a will, Luffy just independently has the same, well, it wouldn't be independently, but has the same dream. Walrus School. Okay, there's the kid. Class is in session, everyone listen up. What the frick? I still can't believe Hajurin's this dude's brother. Okay, so this is Harley. Oh yeah, so this is the name of the chapter. Yup. Harley. Okay. Is that a Devil Fruit Encyclopedia? Whoa, it's so big and old. Wow, giant dust. Yup, and look, the freaking owl's up there. This pretty tome here preserved many of the rich myths. You know what? I don't even care about bounties right now. I just need to see this. Myths and legends of Elbaf, although it spawned countless interpretations too. Countless interpretations. Oh, wow. But this is the original, right? Okay, so let's see what they wrote. That's why all the warriors of Elbaf believe in very different versions of the sun god. Yo, so what we were saying earlier is fully possible. It's fully possible that the Nika fruit originally belonged to Loki's lineage, and now they have some other fruit. Very different versions of the sun god. Ain't that the funniest thing you heard? Yeah, may I read it? Why are you guys so laughy? It's freaking scary, bro. I don't want you to be like the Smileys. Like, what if you found it in the past? The giant's blood been tainted, you know? I doubt it. I'm just saying stuff. Of course, Doreshishi. The narrative is split into 3 distinct sections. It's said that the third world refers to today. Bro, the world got destroyed twice already. This doesn't make any sense. Because we thought the scope of the story was that 800 to 900 years ago was, if there was a world before, was that. But you're making it sound like whatever was before that was only the second world. And there's a whole history before then that leads to the original world. It's weird because they say it's the void century, but then they don't make it sound like they know what happened before then. So is it a void century, or what the frick? It's void from here onward. Like, do you know what happened 1,000 years ago, 1,100? Does the One Piece world know that? I almost want to say they don't. So it's so weird they say void century. So the giants prophesized this. They already in some way saw the cyclical nature of everything. They saw Joy Boy showing up as Luffy in the future. It's said that the third world refers to the present day, meaning it's a type of prophecy. Mind you, legends of Nika have spread silently all over the world. Wow. So Nika's from the first world, y'all. Joy Boy's only from the second world. That's why that whenever they mention Nika, it's a whole different level of a myth. The only thing they all have in common is that he appears with a booming laugh to his beat. Okay. Damn, I mean, if we really want to stretch it, like I said 200 years ago when Nika popped up, I guess we only have 3. We have Nika, the original one, Joy Boy, the second world one, and then Luffy, the third world one. And it's like this Nika shows up when the world is about to end and either, I guess, saves the world or breaks or doesn't save it. And the last 2 times he wasn't able to save it. So maybe fake Nikas show up. Maybe Emmett showed up 200 years ago to a fake Nika, to someone who had the same will but didn't have the fruit or anything. Dondo Toto, yo, they know it. They just freaking know it. I'll read it aloud then. The first world, the earth burned in endless flame? Hey, that's so different. That's not what's going on. Dude, I don't even need to go to the next page. This is already different. The second world ended with the attempt to flood it. They said the Gorosei, for some reason, are trying to sink the world, or Imu, I mean. The first time the world was destroyed, it was not sunk. Someone burned it completely. The earth burned an endless flame. This is what killed Nika, not Joy Boy. And actually saying burned is kind of scary because it reminds you of the sun and the hearts of men. What the frick is this? Okay, bro. I'm going to upload this video. And then after this, I'll upload a video with all the chapters that came before this. Okay, because I've been reading these week to week, but I'm not going through all those right now. I need to deliver this right now. How could the Giants record 3 different eras of destruction so distinct? You call them different worlds itself, the eras. Who are these minis? Oh my gosh. Let's look at the photo first, then I'll read. Look at this demon who has the sun. And what the frick? Nika is fighting to take back the sun. It's the sun god because Nika is taking back the sun as a symbol of hope from the demons. Look how Imu is depicted. Oh my gosh, so this is what Frankie was seeing. I don't know if this is the Horned Race or Emmett. I'm gonna say that's the Horned Giants. So you have Insanity. Okay, this is not Nika. This is Joy Boy. That's what they said 800 years ago, right? So this was the war that ended in Joy Boy dying, being killed, losing. So the war Man, I had an interpretation of the war. It doesn't specifically line up with what's here, but I'm telling you, if I ever get someone on the couch, in my mind, I think I've cracked where Oda's going with the story. It makes sense with Vegapunk's speech, with the D stuff that was cut out. So if I get someone, I'll like podcast and explain the story of One Piece then. But let's see, on the left, what the frick? What the frick? No. If we have a devil here with the sun, who's fighting us? Who are these mans fighting us? What idiots? Oh my god. So here's Nika. Here are what? Lunarians? Potentially. I don't know what floating whale lords exist, but that's something. Maybe a devil fruit that was used back then. Bro, this exact visual, there could be names to all these characters Oda has in his notes. I don't know what that is. Look like a mink. Look like a Oars giant. We got mermen. We got the sea beasts. We got samurais. I don't know what that is, but that's something. But you can see, right? If the world government was 20 kingdoms united, Joy Boy was also united. Joy Boy united races. The question is, did Joy Boy bring all these mans from his own kingdom? Or did Joy Boy raise all these people from the government's, the 20 kingdoms' own lands and united them in a way the government couldn't? So they united the same people in two different ways and fought. Okay, and then as the image goes on, it's almost like it's showing a different era on the right. So it's like, okay, this is what the image is. There's no third world. It's the second world on the left. It's the first world on the right. Because the third world is Luffy's era. So let's see what's going on here. Here's Joy Boy's kingdom. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this is Joy Boy's kingdom. Big buildings, many people living, happy people working, technology. Here's some of their technology, whatever's in the sky, whatever that moon thing is. What the frick is going on in the background, though? Wait a sec. So I guess that's Joy Boy, maybe. Or that's some king. This is weird. This is weird. I want to say this is Joy Boy and they're supplying Joy Boy's kingdom. And here's the demon lurking above. And he sneaks in and starts to want everything that Joy Boy has. So something like Joy Boy sets out 800-900 years ago is the first pirate. And this and he comes from a land that the 20 kingdoms had never seen before or heard of. So the 20 kingdoms, once Joy Boy shows up in their land, frick, I'm kind of explaining some of the stuff from what I have to say for whatever there. But pretty much they see Joy Boy for the first time. They see the land he comes from. And when they follow him back home, that's the devil here. Seeing Joy Boy's kingdom and wanting everything for themselves. And this is what leads from the devil snooping to the devil now holding the sun and Joy Boy fighting to get everything back. Because the devil, the 20 kingdoms, they took everything. And Joy Boy loses the war. Okay, let's read this. This is a crazy visual. This crap hits my soul, man. This is like, like Greek mythology and crap. I'm gonna stare at this after. The first world. The earth burned in endless flame. I can't figure this out. This is almost making it sound like people don't know what came before a certain point in time, which is where there was just fire. And these first people arose, and they're the ones who crafted the first world, you know? The earth burned in endless flame, and in the hearts of men burned with desire. From whispered prayers, the sun god rose. Like the sun god was harnessing all the chaos and flames into something, beckoned by the enslaved who reached for the forbidden star. The sun, the forbidden hope they're not allowed to have because they're all enslaved, living in someone else's world. The god of the land was enraged. The god of the land is that. Oh my god. Well, not God, well, that god, but this almost doesn't look like the same thing as Imu. It's like the thing that predates Imu, but Imu's like inherited its will in some weird way. There's like levels to this. But you guys see what I'm saying? The god of the land was enraged with the serpent of fire. They cast the world into ruin. Darkness fell, death reigned. They would not meet again. They would not meet again? Who would not meet again? The god of the land was enraged with the serpent of fire. They cast the world into ruin. This is the serpent of fire. But I don't know if the serpent of fire is Imu or a weapon, like an ancient weapon. Oh my god, what if Imu is the serpent? Or if in some weird way when the serpent passed, Imu ate the fruit remaining of the serpent and became it. This is weird. But it's so mythological, right? That's why it's hard to figure out. The second world, a breath stirred. Yeah, this is a crazy chapter. It's good my boy told me to read this. Bro, I've not been keeping up with these. The second world, a breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest. Hey, remember we were just talking about Enel being the moon god, bro. No, not Blackbeard. Blackbeard is not the... No, not Blackbeard. I understand what Blackbeard's role is. I have to save it. The second world. Okay, a breath stirred in the abyss. A breath in the abyss. Okay. So the thing of the abyss is endless darkness. A breath is like a bit of life. The god of the forest wove their magic, nurturing... What does that mean? Nurturing its devils, while the sun lit the embers of war. Those of the half-crescent and full moons dreamed. Like the half-crescent, like the Kozuki symbol? Give me a sec, I should be able to look this up without... Is the Kozuki symbol not a freaking... No, that's a crescent. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is. Does it look like that? Do we see the Kozuki symbol anywhere? I don't even know what that symbol is. But they're saying we got full moon and half moon crescents. Oh my god, and the sea god! Wow, the sea god has always existed in the story. But now we could play with this. Yet the one who slew the sun defied themselves, evoking the wrath of the sea god. They will not meet again. What's with this? What is this? And I just saw it. It said this time they will meet. This time they will meet. They will not meet again. They will not meet again. This is... Hey. Serpent of fire. They will not meet again. Sea god. They will not meet again. Could it be the sun god would not meet the serpent of fire again? The sun god would not meet the sea god again? Third world. Chaos. This is Luffy's era. This is the one that ends with surely this time they will meet. Oh, wow. Of course. Because history was written in between these two. The giants were right in... If this is history, the giants are right here when they prophesize the future, so they don't know if they'll meet. This is crazy. The third world. Chaos reigns. The world drifts in a void. This is what the giants are foreseeing? Chaos reigns. That's terrifying. Wow. Imu is chaos. The bad guys win for the next 800 years. Chaos reigns. The world drifts in a void. Yet, time does not erase. Bro, this is exactly in line with my freaking crap. Yet, time does not erase the memory of the promised day. Okay, I've like 77% cracked the story then. Its shadow looms as the voice of the half moon echoes through the ages. And once more the sun god shall rise, laughing, dancing, guiding the world to its final act. The sun is reborn. A new dawn will break. Surely this time they will meet. Who will meet? Is it... Oh my god. It's Joy Boy meeting the sun. Sorry, Nika meeting the sun. Nika could never met the sun again. After the sun was taken away from Nika, they would not meet again. In the second world, yet the ones who slew the sun god defied themselves and evoked the wrath of the sea god. Something like maybe the people who slew the sun, Imu, defied their own life, became immortal, evoked the wrath of the sea god. I'm not too sure about that. But either way, Nika could not reunite with the sun / the hope, the bringer of hope could not reunite with that hope, could not bring the hope home. So here's Luffy. The sun is reborn. A new dawn will break. Monkey, Dawn, Luffy. I'm not sure. But, the sun is reborn. A new dawn will break. Surely this time, Luffy, Nika, will meet the sun again. Will come home with the hope. Wow. So the third world is almost done. There's going to be a fourth world. Once Luffy wins, it opens the fourth world of freedom. Obviously, it's going to turn corrupt eventually again, but Luffy frees the world at the end of the story. Shank that like button, y'all. I'm going to try to get this out. The story looks like it's entered a whole new stage. The Void Century is no longer the earliest point in time. It goes way further back. It goes at least 1,000 years back. Okay? The first world could, if the third world starts 800 years ago, maybe the second world is 900 and the first world is 1,000, right? It could just be very squished together. Or it could be, oh god, do I smell something burning? Or it could be something very long, like if the third world started 900 years ago, which is connected to the second, because this is linked, it seems. The first one could be like 3,000 years ago, you know? Either way, shank that like button. Y'all let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see y'all. Take care.